should have been a beautiful end-of-life vacation starts with humiliation at the airport.
It shouldn't happen that way. They should be more respectful of people.
Now this cancer patient says her memories of paradise are tarnished.
It's even more important than just taking a trip.
The dying woman says a security pat-down at SeaTac Airport left her embarrassed in front of crowds of people.
She says screeners checked under her bandages from recent surgeries and wouldn't give her a private search like she requested. The woman spoke only to KOMO 4's Joel Marino, who was live at SeaTac. Joel?
Mary and Dan, what is most upsetting to Michelle Dene is that she knows her medical condition is unusual and she took steps to prepare, but she says the search conducted by TSA crossed the line.
As airport screening measures evolve, travelers must constantly adjust to new requirements. Michelle Dene tried to do everything right for one of the last trips of her life, but says TSA humiliated her.
I had 5 total bags of these.
Dene is dying of leukemia and carried a large amount of prescription drugs through SeaTac last week for a trip to Hawaii. She called Alaska Airlines ahead of time for a wheelchair and to ask how her medicine should be separated for the security line.
I did everything they asked me to do, so I didn't think it was going to be an issue.
But during the screening, she says nothing went right. A machine couldn't get a reading on her saline bag, so a TSA agent forced one open, contaminating the fluid she needs to survive. Because of organ failure, Dene also has feeding tubes into her stomach. She says agents made her lift her shirt to pull back the bandages. With passengers staring, she asked for privacy and says she was told no.
They just said that it was fine. The location that we were at was fine.
TSA says officers are trained to perform pat-downs in a dignified manner, and at any point, passengers can request a private screening with a witness present. Clearly, Dene's request wasn't honored. TSA's website has information for people traveling with wheelchairs or unusual medicines and asks that passengers contact them directly. Dene says she doesn't want other people with special needs to have the same bad experience. Her final days are too precious to spend a single moment being mistreated.
And when somebody wants to take a trip, especially what I call an end-of-life trip, because you want to see your family and friends, then it's even more important than just taking a trip.
A TSA spokesman says it is definitely against policy to deny a passenger privacy when they ask for it. And that spokesperson is also responding to a request by KOMO News to look further into this incident. Live here at SeaTac, Joel Marino, KOMO 4 News.